Hi everybody, my name is RuRudfeltdfelt and I have been trying all day to get ScreenR to work, so I have a PowerPoint presentation that I have given up and I'm going to use YouTube, but I am going to use my PowerPoint. And I'm sorry you won't be able to see it because I did a really nice job. So I live in Northern California, just east of Sacramento. This summer we had several wildfires in the National Forest land nearby, and the most well-known was the Rim Fire near Yosemite National Park. The Rim Fire received an immense amount of news coverage concerning acres burned, impact on water quality, soil erosion, concerns about Yosemite National Park, and the cost of fighting the fire. There was little news coverage about the possible benefits of wildfires, yet many plants, trees, and animals do benefit from forest fires. This webquest is about the potential beneficial effects as well as the harmful effects of forest fires. It is designed for 6th grade. Forest wildfires, friend or foe? In this webquest, students will learn about the effects of fire on the forest ecosystem and its resources. Students will research the positive and negative effects of wildfires in our area. A research team will debate if the U.S. Forest Service in our area should recommend whether or not forest fires should at times be allowed to burn naturally. The 6th grade science standards that apply to this webquest are science, ecology, life sciences. Specifically, students should know the number and types of organisms an ecosystem can support depends on the resources available and on abiotic factors such as quantities of light and water, a range of temperatures, and soil composition. The English language arts standards are speaking and listening. Engage effectively in a range of collaborative discussions, building on others' ideas and expressing their own clearly. And delineate a speaker's argument and specific claims. Distinguish claims that are not supported by reasons and evidence. For the task, the students will read several articles and learn about fire ecology and the effects of fires on homes, animals, plants, soil, water, timber, and recreation. Each student team will discuss and chart the various reasons for and against putting out all the forest fires. After researching, the team will present to the class a debate on whether or not the local Forest Service should suppress all fires or let some burn naturally. The process. For days 1 through 4, students will read selected articles regarding forest fires and their impacts. The students will discuss as a team various critical thinking questions about fire ecology and the effects of fire. Each student will work with their team to create a T-chart showing the beneficial effects and negative effects of forest fires. And the team will then work together to create a chart listing the resources affected by forest fires and potential benefits and harmful effects on each resource. For the final day of the project, the team will present to the class a debate on fire management for El Dorado National Forest, which is our local forest. Each team member will represent a different role in the debate. The team member roles will include a forest botanist, a wildlife biologist, timber harvester, and a homeowner. The timber harvester and the homeowner will argue that all forest fires should be suppressed. The forest botanist and wildlife biologist will argue that some fires should be left to burn naturally. Each team member will do a 1 to 3 minute presentation to the class using at least 3 facts or details to defend their position. Rebuttals and class questions will be allowed. At the end of the debate, the class will vote on whether or not the forest should at times let a fire burn naturally or to always suppress fires. For assessment, we're going to use a rubric and we'll include the following areas: teamwork skills, individual work, communication and expression of ideas and information, and oral speaking skills. For the extension activity, I've recommended a field trip to El Dorado National Forest, which is probably about 30 minutes away. There are many areas that have burned in the past 50 years. Hike in an area that has burned and an area that has not recently burned. How are the plants and trees in the burned area different from the areas that didn't burn? Do the same animals live in both areas? Give examples. Conclusion. I hope that you and the students completing this web quest have gained new insights about forest fires and the benefits as well as the drawbacks they pose. As a contributing team member, students will have to put their new knowledge to work to resolve a real-world problem. The ability to work as a productive team member is invaluable in life. Debates provide a way to present opposing viewpoints to an audience. And finally, to summarize, forest fires and whether or not to suppress them is a real-life problem with no simple solution. Forest managers continue to debate how to handle fires. All right, that's my web quest. I wish you all very much success in your teaching career. Bye!